and a very good morning. You're watching Breakfast News on Rajya Sabha TV. I'm Tina Jha. Let's start straight away with the headlines this Monday morning. Polling underway to elect representatives to assemblies in Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Puducherry. Results to be out on the 19th of May. Election Commission defers elections in Thanjavur and Aravarukkuchi in Tamil Nadu due to large-scale distribution of money. Congress levels serious allegation against Prime Minister's office over clean chit to Sadhvi Pragya in Malegaon blast case. Demands Supreme Court monitored probe. BJP denies accusation. Significant move by Harish Rawat government. State cabinet asks CBI to drop probe into sting video purportedly featuring him. BJP alleges Rawat is scared of investigation. Met Department predicts delayed monsoon rains expected to hit Kerala coast now on the 7th of June. And at least 47 police recruits killed in a suicide attack claimed by Islamic State group in southern Yemen. And the big focus today, over 5 crore people are casting their votes today across 65,616 polling stations to elect 232 lawmakers in the Tamil Nadu Assembly elections. Polling in 232 assembly constituencies in the state is underway, with some intense campaigning from the AIA-DMK, DMK, PMK and DMDK-led People's Welfare Front. The state is witnessing a multi-cornered contest in the assembly elections after a very long time. The competition had been monopolized by the DMK and AIA-DMK until now. Chief Minister Jayalalitha and DMK President M. Karunanidhi are among over 3,800 candidates who are in the fray today. Meanwhile, the Election Commission late on Saturday deferred the polls in the Aravarukkuchi Assembly constituency to the 23rd of May. This due to unlawful activities by candidates as well as the political parties in bribing the voters. Now, counting of votes in Aravarukkuchi will be taken up on the 25th of May. And the Election Commission has decided to defer holding of assembly elections to the Thanjavur constituency in Tamil Nadu. This following evidence of large-scale distribution of money to the voters. The move comes a day after it took a similar decision for Aravarukkuchi. As per the Commission order, polling for Thanjavur assembly constituency will now be held on the 23rd of May, as we told you earlier. The orders were issued late on Sunday following seizure of huge sums of cash and reports about large-scale distribution of money to voters. The poll panel made this decision so that the effect of the money power created by the distribution of money and gift items to the electors of the constituency loses its intensity. And let's go straight to our correspondent Akhilesh Suman, who has been travelling across the length and breadth of the state. Akhilesh, how's the polling procedure going on in Tamil Nadu now?
Actually, in Tamil Nadu, I'm at the constituency where the Chief Minister Jayalalitha will come after a while. Right. And already Mr. Rajnikant, who is a very famous senior star in Tamil Nadu, he has already come and voted. This is the most VVIP polling booth, I can say. And you can see this whole scenario that people are coming conveniently, they are going inside and they are voting. It's not that there is a big line, but there is a very convenient polling station. And this type of arrangement has been made by the Election Commission everywhere in the state. There has been sensitivity here in the Election Commission about the distribution of money, and for that it has been huge arrangement made so that it should not happen on the polling day.
That's
and
right.
you know that 2 constituencies election has already been postponed for the next 23rd of May. So you can gauge, and it is really surprising and shocking that in Tamil Nadu, where DMK, AIADMK both has been in Dravidian movement, and there had been a very big movement against the caste oppression. This type of money play is going on. So you can see from here that everything is peaceful and calmful at this station. And in 1 kilometer periphery from here, Mr. Karunanidhi and Mr. Stalin will also go and vote. Their constituency is also here. And this is the place where Jayalalitha is also placed. Her home is here near some half a kilometer Pace Garden is here. So in the beginning, I can say that it has been very peaceful beginning. It started at 7 a.m. People of various hues have come here. Even some especially assistants were made who were coming on the wheelchair, who were being assisted by the volunteers here. And also the fogging has been done before the polling has started in the evening yesterday. So Election Commission has made all the arrangement so that people can come and vote very conveniently, like a festivity and celebration of democracy. That's what it is.
Akhilesh, talking about the record stash of cash which you just mentioned, this large sum of amount that has been seized in Tamil Nadu, it's been the highest among all 5 poll-bound states. And also a huge amount of liquor has also been seized. Do you think all this has made the poll procedure murkier in Tamil Nadu this time around?
Now, naturally, Tamil Nadu has always been blamed for such type of situation. And if one knows the history of Tamil Nadu, in last election also, there have been very good mechanism by the political party, how they play with this money and liquor thing. And you know that it is very shocking and surprising that
Right.
Tamil Nadu is one of the most developed states where revenue is one of the most in the whole of the country, and this type of things is happening. So everyone will tell, every second person will tell you that in Tamil Nadu, every political party gives money to the voters, and sometimes many political parties give money to the one family, and then the votes are distributing in the proportion they have got the money. It's a menace in Tamil Nadu in the name of democracy, but Election Commission is trying to do a lot to curb this menace.
Akhilesh, do you think this could be happening this time around? Because traditionally it has been a direct contest between both the Dravidian parties. But this time, the emergence of a strong third front in Tamil Nadu could have made both the Dravidian parties nervous, and perhaps that's why the Election Commission has been forced to cancel elections in 2 constituencies owing to the large amount of cash that's been seized. And perhaps this amount was being used to buy votes?
Now, naturally, this time the election in Tamil Nadu has become very interesting, much more interesting than the larger times, earlier times. So, you know that it is not only the third front that has emerged. Even BJP has come in the state, and it's a big propaganda by the BJP. BJP is trying to show that so that it has become a big force. So it is like a 4-cornered contest in Tamil Nadu at this point of time. Okay. And since the contest is too strong, too stiff, and that is why the Election Commission has made enough arrangements so that the cash, so people should not be lured by the cash. But you cannot say that this has happened because of the third and fourth front coming in the field. Third and fourth front are part of political process that everyone would love to see that, yes, there may be so many political alternatives for the people. So it is not that money has come more because of the third and fourth front. Money is coming because it has come in the political culture of Tamil Nadu. You see the freebies have been given in the last times. Once Karunanidhi gave the color television, then Jayalalitha gave mixie, grinder, fan, everything, whatnot. And now every other political party like DMK and AIDMK has proposed something to the people.
That's
and that
right,
is why
Akhilesh.
Election Commission has asked from the AIDMK and DMK that you should explain that why you are promising something to the individual.
That's right, Akhilesh, and perhaps we'll all have to wait and watch whether people of Tamil Nadu this time around can rise above the politics of freebies. So we'll all have to wait and watch and wait until the 19th, and perhaps further than that, because as we told you, voting in 2 constituencies in the state has been postponed. Moving on to the other poll-bound state of Kerala. Voting to elect 140 MLAs for the state assembly is underway. 52,000 police personnel have been deployed to oversee the polling procedure. A total of 2.61 crore electorate are eligible to cast their votes. 1,203 candidates are in the fray in these polls, of which 109 are women. From being a traditionally bipolar election, this time around the entry of the NDA has made it a triangular fight. 3,176 polling stations have been identified as sensitive, critical and vulnerable. 119 polling stations in Naxal areas come under the districts of Palakkad, Kozhikode, Kannur and Wayanad. Security at these booths is under the supervision of the Central Armed Police Force, and arrangements for webcasting have also been made there. The main contestants seeking entry into the assembly are Chief Minister Oommen Chandy, Home Minister Ramesh Chennithala, Left leaders V.S. Achyutanandan and Pinarayi Vijayan, IUML leader and Industries Minister P.K. Kunalkutti, BJP State President Kumamam Rajashekharan, former Union Minister O. Rajgopal and cricketer Sreesanth.
The percentage should go out. After working hard, you feel when you have given a free hand to the collectors. Serike nammade sweep program, we gave the freedom to the DEOs. Even the commission was very satisfied and happy. Not even the sweep program, entire credit goes to the collectors because they are the ones who did it. Second thing is that I believe we also used the print media also to a large extent, and commission also gave us a good support. So this is basically should translate to high voting percentage. We should go to, from 75 we should go up to 80. We should cross 80 also.
And our correspondent Vishal Daya is right now joining us on the phone line. Vishal, a very good morning. Even though the Met Department has forecast a delayed monsoon in Kerala, we hear early this morning there have been slight showers in some places in the state. Has it affected the polling process in any way in any of the constituencies so far?
Well, indeed, this is going to be a rainy polling day for voters out here in the state of Kerala. We are in Thiruvananthapuram right now, the capital city, and the sky has been overcast since morning. In fact, since yesterday, there was, rain which took place in several parts of the state. And what the Met predicts, the Met Department says that it is going to be rainy not only for one or two districts but for the entire state. In fact, for some of the districts might experience heavy rainfall. So all this is going to obviously have an impact, and this is something which we saw in the morning, with the first hour of polling, wherein there was a slight drizzling which was happening since morning, and the trickle of voters was also quite less. In other states in these elections, we've seen, a huge turnout since morning, and there are queues which people line up before the polling booths from 6:30 a.m. onwards. Nothing of that sort is happening out here in the capital city. Yes, people who are coming out in twos and threes to cast their vote with their respective families. There's a steady stream of voters which has been coming in and going out of the polling booths, but no long queues in front of the polling booths. And one reason behind that is obviously the weather playing spoil sport. If there is any hope going down the time in the day, well, it doesn't seem so as of now. The sky is still overcast. The Met says that it is going to rain throughout the day in almost the entire state. That obviously will have an impact, but the Election Commission has made alternate arrangements. Some of the polling booths have been pushed inside those school buildings, wherein the people, if at all they come out in large numbers and they have to stand in queues, they don't get drenched. There are huge advisories being issued by the Election Commission, put up in newspaper ads as well, asking voters to be, very wary of the rain gods and carry umbrellas and other provisions with them.
That's right, Vishal. Perhaps we hope the turnout will be better in the day if the weather clears. Thanks for the moment. We'll keep coming back to you through the day as the polling procedure progresses. Moving on, destiny of 344 candidates, including Chief Minister and AI-NRC founder N. Rangasamy, leader of the opposition V. Vaithalingam and P. Kannan from AIA-DMK, will be decided as Puducherry is also voting today. The fight is on for 30 assembly seats in the Union Territory. The Union Territory is witnessing a multi-cornered contest as never before, with the presence of AI-NRC, AIA-DMK, BJP and also the PMK, who are fighting it alone. while several other political parties who have joined hands together in this election to win over 9.42 lakh voters. Congress President Sonia Gandhi, BJP Chief Amit Shah, CPI General Secretary Sudhakar Reddy, AIA-DMK Supremo and Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalitha and DMK Patriarch M. Karunanidhi were among those who addressed the voters pitching for their parties. Of the 930 polling booths in the Union Territory, 148 had been identified to be vulnerable. Besides the local police, central paramilitary personnel have also been deployed to ensure free and fair elections. Counting of the votes in the Union Territory is slated to be held on the 19th of May. And Ravindra Shoran, our correspondent, joins us on the phone line from Puducherry. Ravindra, very good morning to you. On a day when voting is happening in Kerala and Tamil Nadu, taking away all the limelight, Puducherry is also voting. Take us briefly through the political situation of the state and how the voting procedure is progressing.
Yeah, good morning, Tina. With the both states, with the southern states, Tamil Nadu and Kerala today, yes, Pondicherry is also going for the vote. And Pondicherry is known for its high percentage of voting, which we have seen in the last election. More than 86% voters came out. Voters turnout came last time. This time also, people we have seen since morning, early 6 o'clock, they have started coming in the polling booth, and 7 a.m. the time when the polling actually starts. We have seen long serpentine queues here. The weather is seeming quite pleasantly today, and all the necessary arrangements has been done by the Election Commission, taking in view if weather will be a spoil sport, then alternative arrangements has also been done. Right now, we are standing on a model polling booth where special arrangements has been done for the voters. Red carpet has been rolled down here. Balloons are there. Flowers has been given to the voters who are coming to cast their vote. This is the way how the Election Commission is treating and giving special attention towards the voter and showing that they are king of the festival of the democracy. Talking about the issues and the main political parties this time is a multipolar contest. Earlier we have seen it was a one-to-one fight, but this time a multipolar contest when BJP, PMK, DMDK and different small segments are also coming and locking their horns with the traditional parties here.
That's right, Ravindra. So just like Kerala and Tamil Nadu, Puducherry is also witnessing a multi-cornered contest. And unlike Kerala and Tamil Nadu, the voting procedure in Puducherry seems to be going on very smoothly. Voters are being seen lining up and, they're in the queues awaiting their turn to cast their vote. We'll keep coming back to you. Thanks for the moment. Moving on, by-polls are also being held for 1 Lok Sabha constituency and 6 assembly seats. The 1 Lok Sabha seat is in Tura in Meghalaya after the death of P.S. Sangma. Meghalaya Chief Minister Mukul Sangma's wife Dikanchi D. Shira is contesting on a Congress ticket from Tura. The assembly by-polls are 2 each in Uttar Pradesh and Jharkhand, 1 each in Gujarat and Telangana. In UP, the by-polls are to the 2 assembly seats of Billari and Jangipur. In Jharkhand, the by-polls are being held in Godda and Panki. Counting of these votes will also take place on the 19th. And shifting focus to some other news, just days after the NIA gave a clean chit to Sadhvi Pragya Thakur and 5 others in the 2008 Malegaon blast case, the Congress party has now levelled serious allegations against the Modi government. The party alleges that the Prime Minister's office directly interfered with the investigation procedure and also diluted charges against one of the accused, Lieutenant Colonel Purohit. The BJP has categorically denied the accusations made by the Congress, hitting back, saying the UPA government unnecessarily dragged on the case for years. More details in this report. Another face-off between the BJP and opposition Congress. This time over the 2008 Malegaon blast case. The Congress has alleged direct interference by the Prime Minister's office in the investigation process, questioning the sudden reversal of NIA's stand in the case. It comes in the wake of the terror probe agency giving a clean chit to 6 accused, including Sadhvi Pragya Thakur. The party has now demanded a Supreme Court monitored probe in the case.
इस केस से संबंधित तमाम कागजात, जांच से संबंधित कन्फेशनल स्टेटमेंट्स, इकबालिया बयान, चार्जशीट और जितनी कॉरेस्पॉन्डेंस है, खतो खिताबत है सरकार के बीच में, एनआईए और अटॉर्नी जनरल के बीच में, NIA और होम मिनिस्ट्री के बीच में, और होम मिनिस्ट्री, होम सेक्रेटरी और PMO के बीच में, NSA के बीच में सर्वोच्च न्यायालय तमाम फाइल, तमाम नोटिंग्स, तमाम कागजात अपने कब्जे में ले।
Stepping up the offensive against the government, the Congress leader said it's very likely now that the Samjhauta Express blast case could also go the same way. He even went on to say that the NIA, formed to probe terror cases in the country, has now been reduced to Namo Investigation Agency. Another Congress leader and former MOS Home RPN Singh claimed that Colonel PS Purohit, an accused in the case, had allegedly written a letter to National Security Advisor Ajit Doval on the 6th of January that reached the Home Ministry on the 8th, and on the 9th of January, the Home Ministry started working on it, further questioning the speedy movement by the government on an alleged terrorist letter.
मैं जानना चाहूंगा और देश जानना चाहेंगे कि NSA कितने ऐसे आतंकियों के पत्र पाते हैं और कितने ऐसी चिट्ठियों को उन्होंने फॉरवर्ड किए गृह मंत्रालय को कि उस पर कार्रवाई करने के लिए। ये एक बहुत बड़ा सवाल है। क्या ये सरकार, क्या ये NSA इसलिए बनाए जाते हैं कि जो आतंक फैलाने वाले लोग हैं उन पर कार्रवाई करने का काम NSA को है?
Other parties also raised questions on the sudden U-turn by the NIA.
I must tell you that it is not just Anand Sharma, the whole country is discussing this. We are all shocked. Legal circle, all eminent lawyers have also expressed their shock and surprise that how can suddenly NIA goes to the court, says drop MCOCA, then so that all confession goes away, then they are to be accused are to be protected by the prosecution.
The BJP, however, rejected the accusations made by the Congress. Party leaders said charges were dropped in accordance with the laws.
Under Prime Minister Modi's government, no interference is there. The courts are reposing faith in the agencies. No castigation is there. So if an agency finds that there is reason or there is lack of evidence on the basis of which to proceed, which may have been driven by political reasons under the Congress, they will now obviously make those corrections, and the courts will transparently obviously say whether that is correct or not. What is the Congress party doing all?
On Friday, the NIA had filed a charge sheet against 10 accused in the MALEGAON blast case, one of the most prominent in a string of alleged Hindu terror cases. 4 people were killed in the blast that took place on the 29th of September 2008. But the agency dropped all charges against religious leader Pragya Thakur and 5 others for lack of evidence, and also dropped Makoka charges against the other accused. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV. And the Uttarakhand government has decided to withdraw the state's consent for a CBI inquiry against Chief Minister Harish Rawat, who was allegedly caught in a sting video negotiating a deal to lure Congress dissident lawmakers. The decision comes 6 days after Rawat skipped a CBI notice summoning the Chief Minister to the agency's headquarters in New Delhi for questioning. The consent for a CBI probe was given by Governor K.K. Paul when the Hill state was under President's rule. Cabinet meeting chaired by Senior Minister Indira Hridesh on Sunday cancelled the government's decision and instead decided to form a special investigative team to carry out the probe. Opposition BJP questioned the cabinet decision and asked why Rawat initially denied his presence in the video but later accepted it.
क्योंकि निर्वाचित सरकार सत्ता में लौट आई तो उसके कानूनी पहलू अन्य पहलू पर हम लोगों ने बातचीत की और बातचीत के बाद ये निर्णय हुआ कि हम अपनी राज्य की एजेंसी से ही जांच करवाएंगे। तो आज हमने सीबीआई से जांच को वापस करने का निर्देश प्रस्ताव पास कर दिया मंत्रिमंडल से और अपनी एजेंसी से चीफ सेक्रेटरी को अधिकृत कर दिया वो एसआईटी का गठन तत्काल कर दे और एसआईटी के माध्यम से जांच कराई जाए।
हमें लगता है कि हरीश रावत जी भयभीत हैं, हरीश रावत जी डरे हुए हैं कि कहीं सच सामने ना आ जाए। हालांकि जो स्टिंग ऑपरेशन में जितनी भी चीजें आई हैं, हरीश रावत या बाकी लोगों ने किसी ने खंडन नहीं किया। सब किसी ने ये नहीं कहा कि सीडी फर्जी है, किसी ने ये नहीं कहा कि सीडी में जो चीजें हैं वो गलत है। इसलिए वो सीडी की जांच का तो विषय ही नहीं होता। लेकिन हरीश रावत जी भयभीत हैं।
जो आप कह रहे हैं इस प्रकार का प्रस्ताव, इसका कोई औचित्य नहीं है और निश्चित रूप से मैं फिर आपसे कह सकता हूं वो भ्रष्टाचार के भंवर में फंसे हुए हैं और उनके जो साथी हैं वो उनके और जो बचा खुचा थोड़ा बहुत उनका यश बचा होगा उस यश को खत्म करने के लिए इस प्रकार का बचकाना प्रस्ताव उन्होंने किया है। इसका कोई औचित्य नहीं है।
And news now from the weather front. The Met Department has predicted a delay of a week in monsoon this year over Kerala, with rains now expected by the 7th of June. Though the Met Department has said that monsoon will be above normal this year, there are indications that it may not be good enough to mitigate the effects of the country's worst drought since independence.
गर्म वातावरण है अभी और जल्द से जल्द मानसून जल्दी आ जाए बस उसकी दुआ कर रहे हैं अभी.
The wait may be a little longer, as most parts of the country reel under extreme heat with temperatures crossing 40 degrees Celsius at several places. The Met Department has forecast that onset of monsoon over Kerala is likely to be delayed by 6 days. 1st of June is the official onset date of monsoon in India when it hits Kerala. This year it is likely on 7th of May.
There is a chance that the monsoon may be slightly delayed this year over Kerala. Usually it comes around 1st June, but this year we are expecting it to arrive around 7th of the June.
Though the forecast of monsoon onset includes the error margin of plus or minus 4 days, it is likely that we will witness delayed monsoon in other parts of the country as well. However, there would be some relief to South Indian states from the intense heat, as there could be some rainfall in the coming days.
It has a, you can say, margin of error of 4 days in the model. So, slight delay in the monsoon over Kerala, but on the other side, in the Andaman Nicobar Islands, the monsoon is coming on near normal time.
The IMD has already made a forecast that monsoon will be above normal this year. The government expects that the monsoon would give a boost to the agricultural sector. However, India wing of a London-based think tank has said that this year's monsoon would not be enough to end the drought crisis in the country. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
And the top international focus this morning, at least 47 police recruits have been killed in a suicide attack claimed by the Islamic State group in southern Yemen. This attack took place when militants were detonating the explosives outside a police base in the port of Mukalla. The recruits of this police base were killed in this blast as they queued up outside the base. At least 60 people are reported to have been injured in the attack. The bombing at the police base was the second militant attack in a week in Mukalla. Now, according to reports, the bomber had joined the queue near the police recruitment center before detonating his explosives belt. Last month, the Islamic State jihadist rival Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula were forced out of Mukalla by a Saudi-led military coalition. The conflict in Yemen has displaced more than 2 million people since 2011. And that's all we have time for in this bulletin. Thanks for watching.